Good afternoon and welcome to today's New York City Council hearing for the Committee on Land Use. At this time, please silence all cell phones and electronic devices to minimize disruptions throughout the hearing. At any time throughout the hearing, please do not approach the dais. Thank you for your kind cooperation. Chair, we are ready to begin.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilmember Rafael Salamanca, I chair this committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues who have joined us today. We've been joined by Councilmember Moya, Chair Riley, Abreu, Farias, Borelli, and Mamorado. Today we are voting on a number of items recommended by our zoning subcommittee. And as always, I would like to thank Chair Riley and Chair Hanks for their ongoing leadership. Today we are voting on a number of proposals, but we will begin with the Bronx Metro North Plan. Today we will vote to approve the modifications this long-awaited area rezoning, which covers over 45 blocks in districts represented by Council Members Mamorado, Majority Leader Farias, and Chair Riley. I won't repeat all that was said by Chair Riley at our zoning vote, but I do want to emphasize how important this initiative is for our northern Bronx communities in addressing a vision for sustainability, affordability, mixed-use neighborhoods around the four planned new Metro rail stations at Hunts Point, Parkchester, Van Nest, Morris Park, and Co-op City, which will serve as a great need for the transit in the area. We will be voting to approve the modifications LUs 106, 107, 109 through 113. There's a package of land use actions, which includes a zoning map amendment, a related zoning text amendment, and 5 city map amendments to establish new street networks and a pedestrian plaza. Overall, the plan is projected to result in approximately 7,000 new units of housing. Once again, I won't go into detail that Chair Riley explained earlier, but our modifications include various refinements to zoning districts, as well as associated densities and heights, to better relate to the area-specific context in different areas, changes to the overall rezoning area's boundaries, maintaining parking requirements for future developments to help address area parking needs, and modifications to the proposed MIH options throughout the rezoning area. The Council's modifications are intended to allow for much-needed new affordable housing, as well as jobs, all while taking into account the context of existing neighborhoods. And I'm excited to oversee this vote here today. I want to recognize that we've also been joined by Councilmember Sanchez and Councilwoman Brooke Powers via Zoom. Moving on to our other items, we will also vote today to approve the modifications LUs 101 through 104 related to Arthur Kill Terminal proposed in Minority Leader Borelli's district. This project includes 4 related actions, including a zoning text amendment, a special permit, a landfill action, and a city map amendment. The project is intended to facilitate the siting of facilities and infrastructure to support the assembly of wind turbines. Our modifications will ensure that in order to receive a city planning authorization for any needed flexibility in zoning, that the project must support the city's green energy infrastructure, which the Arthur Kill Terminal does. We will also vote to approve LUs 122 and 123 relating to the Prince Point development proposal located at the southern end of Staten Island and also within Minority Leader Borelli's district. The requested actions include a city map amendment and a zoning text amendment, which together will facilitate the establishment of a new mapped street and the development of 108 detached single-family homes in the Prince Bay neighborhood and in the special Southern Richmond Development District. We will also vote to approve the modifications that will use 114, 115, 116 related to the 500 Kent Avenue proposal located in Williamsburg neighborhood in Councilmember Ressler's district in Brooklyn. The proposal includes a zoning map amendment and 2 zoning special permits, which will facilitate the development of a new 23-story commercial office building with ground floor retail, 234 parking spaces, a publicly accessible open space, including a waterfront public access area. Modifications will be to clarify the process and applicants' commitment to certain environmental mitigation measures related to the proposed development. Also in Councilmember Ressler's district, we will vote to approve with modifications LUs 120 and 121 related to the 712 Myrtle Avenue proposal in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood in Brooklyn. The project consists of a zoning map amendment and a zoning text amendment to facilitate the development of a new 9-story mixed-use building with approximately 62 units, including 15 permanently affordable apartments and ground floor retail. A modification will be to strike MIH option 2 and add the deep affordability option. We will also be voting today to approve the modifications LUs 117 and 118 relating to the 3033 Avenue V proposal in Sheepshead Bay neighborhood in Council Members Narcisse District in Brooklyn. This is a rezoning that includes a zoning map amendment and a zoning text amendment, which will facilitate the development of a new 9-story mixed-use building with approximately 109 units, including 27 affordable apartments and ground floor retail. A modification here will also be to remove MIH option 2 and add the deep affordability option. For another project in Brooklyn, we will vote to approve LUs 119 related to 197 Berry Street proposal in Williamsburg and within Councilmember Gutierrez's district in Brooklyn. This proposal is a zoning map amendment meant to facilitate the conversion of portions of an existing building to other conforming uses. The final vote for today is a vote to disapprove LUs 124, a petition by Wings and Seafood Inc. seeking a revocable consent for a sidewalk cafe at 785 Fairview Avenue in Councilmember Holden's district in Queens. Councilmember Holden prepared a statement which was delivered earlier in full by Chair Riley at the zoning subcommittee, detailing Councilmember Holden's position and reasons for recommending disapproval. To summarize very briefly here, the issues with the subject site include quality of lift concerns expressed by the member, including the misuse of the existing outdoor dining structures at the establishment, the inherent conflicts posed at this location with regard to adjacent uses, including nearby subway entrances and prior authorized activity by the applicant at this location, resulting in a Department of Building summonses for illegal construction of dining structures on the sidewalk. I would like to now recognize any of my colleagues for any comments or questions. Seeing none, I will call for a vote with the support of the local members to approve LUs 119, 122, 123, to approve with modifications LUs 109, 101, 102, 103, 104, 106, 107, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, and 116, 117, 118, 120, and 121, and to disapprove LUs 124, noting for the committee that an aye vote on LU 124 will result in a disapproval of application. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Good afternoon, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Land Use. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
I want to start by thanking and congratulating all the Bronx members for negotiating the best project that you could for your community, and basically ensuring that you're actually bringing capital dollars to your districts, much needed capital dollars to your districts, and the investment that is needed in our communities. So with that, congratulations, colleagues. I vote aye on all.
Moya.
I vote aye.
Rivero. Riley.
Aye.
Brooks Powers.
I vote aye.
Thank you, Councilmember. Abreu.
Aye.
Farias.
I vote aye on all.
Hanks. Hudson. Sanchez.
Congratulations to my colleagues, and I vote aye.
Thank you. Borelli.
Aye.
With a vote of 8 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted as described by the chair.
That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, land use, and other council staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for attending today's meeting. This hearing is hereby adjourned.